Inshallah and Ashe, as always, divine will's blessings to you and for you. Are you feeling a little fiery independence along with meeting some visionary innovation? Welcome to this week's Mystic Messages on this Mystic Monday. I am your host once again, the Tanya D. And if you are new to my show, my channel, I am a practicing holistic shaman, medium, and otherworldly life coach, playing in the subtle energetic fields, a reflector by design. As I do follow the lunar energies, the moon, the goddess of the night, through the seasons, I have coined myself a holistic Sha medium, which is a subtle choreography of my own unique personal design, mapping out the energetic pathways to activate your personal unique energetic algorithm. Each week, I cover the moon's stages, the phases through each and every season, the elementals, a daily divination, and of course, an affirmation to get you on your magical way. And if you are new to my show, my channel, please subscribe, ring the bell to alert other lunar beings that truly resonate with my frequency, and just raising the energetic algorithm on all the world's stage. Now, Reflector's guidance this week, I am changing it up a little bit. I'm super excited. Of course, I'm always excited if you know me. I'm just always in it. Okay, we do kick off the week with the moon in Aries. So the moon in Aries during Aquarius season, what does this feel like? It's that fiery independence meeting the visionary innovation, which is our week's kind of title. So what does this moon in Aries feel like during Aquarius season? So Aquarius season is a time of expansion, forward thinking, radical change and transformation. It's truly challenging us to step outside of our comfort zones and embrace new perspectives and really consider how our individuality, our flair, fits within the collective. For those with an Aries moon, this season can feel both invigorating and a little bit more restless, like a fire ignited by the winds of change, if you will. Aries moons are passionate, they're action-oriented, deeply instinctual. Emotionally, you do process things quickly, preferring to act rather than dwell. And Aquarius season, with its intellectual and detached kind of nature, may feel like a contradiction to your natural impulses. So the air sign in Aquarius, the energy, is asking you to step back, observe, and strategize. Whereas Aries moons prefer to dive in head first. So you may feel restless and inspired. There's an urge to take action, but Aquarius energy might have you second guessing or pausing to see the bigger picture. Highly independent. So it's your desire for freedom is heightened, making you crave more space in relationships or even group dynamics. Excited by new ideas. It's the innovative energy of Aquarius fueling your inner fire, sparking creative solutions and bold moves. Possibly frustrated by slow progress. While Aquarius season values collaboration and long-term vision, Aries moons want instant results. Patience may feel challenging. So this is a time to really balance impulsiveness, basically, with strategy, allowing yourself to embrace Aquarius season's big picture, thinking while staying true, authentic to your instinctual drive. So how do we work with this energy, or how do you work with this energy? First, channel your passions into innovations. Aquarius season is all about futuristic thinking. So if you feel fired up, direct your energy towards brainstorming, problem solving, or even creating something unique, using your natural courage to take bold steps, but pause to assess long-term impact before acting. Number 2, balance independence with collaboration. Aries moons thrive on self-reliance, while Aquarius energy encourages collective progress. So this season, challenge yourself to work with others without feeling restricted. Finding like-minded people who support your need for freedom while helping or assisting you to see new perspectives. 3, use frustration as fuel. So if things feel like they're moving too slowly for your liking, redirect that energy into physical movement, workouts, dance, or any activity that lets you burn off the excess fire. This will help you stay grounded while waiting for external change to truly unfold. Number 4, speak your truth, but stay open-minded simultaneously. Aries moons are direct, while Aquarius season brings a flood of unconventional ideas. So be bold in sharing your opinions, but also be willing to listen and adapt when new information challenges your perspective. So an affirmation for Aries moon, I told you I was getting creative. So an affirmation for the moon in Aquarius season, an Aries moon, or if you have an Aries moon, I trust my instincts and embrace change with courage. I balance my independence with collaboration, knowing that my passion fuels progress in both my life and the world around me. So this season is an opportunity for Aries moons to ignite change, fueling your passion with purpose and merge instinct with innovation. By finding a balance between action and foresight, you can truly harness this energy and the energy of Aquarius season to create something truly groundbreaking and unexpected is kind of what I want to say there. And then, of course, the moon during Taurus season, or the moon in Taurus during Aquarius season. So this is finding stability in change. What the moon in Taurus feels like in Aquarius season, if you have a Taurus moon, Aquarius season is a time of innovation, freedom, and radical shifts, which can feel unsettling for those with a Taurus moon energetically. Taurus moons crave comfort, stability, predictability, while Aquarius thrives on change, progress, disruption of the norm, a radical transformation. So this can create an internal tug of war between wanting to stay grounded in what feels secure and feeling pushed to embrace new ways of thinking and being. So with your moon in Taurus, your emotions are deeply connected to the physical world. You process feelings through touch, routine, and familiarity. However, Aquarius season stirs things up, encouraging you to break free from old patterns and embrace fresh perspectives. So this can feel uncomfortable at first, however, but if you allow yourself to flow with the energy rather than resist it, this season can bring valuable growth. You may feel a bit unsettled at first. Aquarius season is challenging those comfort zones, making you crave stability while sensing an urge to change. Resistant to new ideas, while your natural instinct is to stick with what works, this season asks you to experiment and be open to innovation. You may even feel emotionally detached, because Aquarius's energy is more intellectual, which may make it harder to connect with emotions in the deep physical way that your heart prefers. Also, inspired to create tangible change. So if you embrace the energy, this can be a great time to invest in your long-term goals in a practical yet inventive way. So this is a season to really balance security with growth, honoring your need for comfort while allowing space for fresh energy to enter your life. So how does one work with this energy? Number 1, embrace small intentional changes. Intentional in Spirit Nation is kind of what comes in. Instead of resisting transformation, introduce change gradually. Shifting your routine slightly, try new foods, experiment with a different creative outlet. Change does not have to be chaotic. It can be a steady evolution. Number 2, grounding yourself in the present, being in the moment. With so much mental energy in the air, reconnecting with earthly pleasures can assist and help stabilize your emotions. Of course, spend time in nature, cook nourishing meals, or engage in slow, mindful activities like yoga or gardening. Number 3, open your mind to new perspectives. Aquarius season brings fresh ideas that may initially feel impactful or impractical to you. Instead of dismissing them, give yourself time to process and integrate what resonates with your values. A breakthrough could come in a very unexpected way. Number 4, focus on long term stability. While Aquarius season encourages freedom and rebellion, you can work with this energy by considering how innovation can support long term security. Whether in finances, relationships, or career, think about what changes will bring lasting growth. And an affirmation for you, if you have a Taurus moon during Aquarius season, energetically, I told you I was switching this up, but I trust in the balance between stability and growth. I embrace change at my own pace, allowing new opportunities to enrich my life while staying rooted in what truly matters. So for Taurus moons during Aquarius season, this is a gentle nudge towards evolution, encouraging you to honor your foundations while allowing fresh ideas and perspectives to enhance your world. Moving forward, the moon moves into Gemini. Where are my gems? My gentle gems. During Aquarius season, the theme here is mental expansion and expressive freedom. Go express yourself. So with the moon in Gemini, feels like in Aquarius season, energetically, Aquarius season is an exciting and stimulating time for those with a Gemini moon. Both Aquarius and Gemini are air signs, thriving on curiosity, intellectual exploration, and the exchange of ideas. So this season aligns well with your natural, I almost said your natal, with your natural emotional rhythm, making it a time of mental expansion, heightened social energy, and fresh perspectives. Get a freshie. However, with so much mental activity, you may also feel scattered or overstimulated, as Aquarius brings unpredictable energy that can pull your focus in a variety of directions. While you thrive on new experiences, you may need to actually balance excitement with grounded practices to avoid burnout, energetic or otherwise. You may feel mentally sharp and full of ideas. Your thoughts may be moving fast, making it a great time for brainstorming, learning, or even problem solving. You might feel socially energized, energetic. You may crave stimulating conversations and connections with like minded people. You could feel restless or distracted, or both. Too much mental stimulation can make it difficult to focus or relax. Inspired to embrace new perspectives. Aquarius season encourages thinking beyond conventional boundaries, sparking a new desire or desire for deeper insights. So this truly is a time to embrace curiosity, engage in intellectual growth, and explore new social dynamics, while also creating moments of stillness energetically to keep your mind from becoming overwhelmed. So how does one work with this energy? Number 1, dive into new ideas and learning. Your mind is especially active during the season, making it a fantastic time to read, write, take a class, or explore those unconventional topics. Allow and just let yourself be inspired by the big picture thinking of Aquarius, while adding your own adaptable flair. Number 2, connect with like-minded souls and individuals. Both Gemini and Aquarius thrive in social settings. So seek out those stimulating conversations whether through group discussions, online forums, or even just some brainstorming sessions. New collaborations could lead to unexpected opportunities. Number 3, create space for mental rest. Oh my goddess, where are my gentle gems? While you love excitement, too much mental activity can leave you feeling scattered energetically. So try journaling, meditation, or nature walks to give your mind a break and process the information that you're absorbing. Number 4, express your truth, your authenticity freely. Aquarius season encourages authenticity. So this is a great time to share your thoughts through writing, speaking, or creative expression, or all of the above. So don't be afraid to voice unconventional ideas. They may inspire others as well. And an affirmation, if you have a Gemini moon during Aquarius season, I embrace the power of my thoughts and flow of new ideas. I stay open to learning while grounding myself in clarity and focus. For Gemini moons during Aquarius season, you're highly engaging and mentally stimulating time. It's offering opportunities for connection, creativity, fresh perspectives. So really allow and let your curious side, your curiosity guide you, but remember to slow down when needed to integrate integration for your insights to truly and fully engage. Now the moon enters Cancer for the weekend during Aquarius season. This starts on Saturday. The theme here is the emotional depth meets intellectual expansion. I can feel it already, right? So what the moon in Cancer feels like in Aquarius season. So Aquarius season can feel both freeing but also unsettling for those with a Cancer moon. So while your emotional world is deeply intuitive, nurturing, and tied to personal connections, Aquarius energy is intellectual, detached, focused on the collective. So this contrast can make you feel a little bit out of sync, like your heart is craving emotional closeness, while the world is encouraging distance and objectivity. So this season asks you to step outside of your comfort zone energetically, explore new ways of relating to others, and embrace emotional independence. So while Cancer moons tend to find security in familiar soundings, surrounding, like going around things like a crab, Aquarius energy encourages breaking patterns, thinking differently, and trusting that growth comes from change. So you may feel, if your moon is in Cancer, emotionally detached or distant. And Aquarius season promotes mental clarity, but you may feel like your emotions are being sidelined. So craving that deeper connections, superficial interactions won't really satisfy you at this moment. You long for authentic, meaningful relationships. It's like inspired to nurture the collective kinds of energies. It's just your natural caregiving extends beyond your own inner circle, just making you want to contribute to a greater cause in the collective, more intuitive than usual. So the contrast of water, Cancer, and air, Aquarius, can truly heighten your psychic awareness and your dreams, your visions. So this is a time to find emotional security within yourself rather than looking for external validation, while also opening up to new ways of connecting with the world. So how does one work with this energy? Number 1, balance emotion with objectivity. If you find yourself feeling oversensitive or reactive, pause. Take a pause and a breath and really ask yourself, what would Aquarius do? So this season teaches you how to observe emotions rather than consumed by them. We don't want to consume the emotions, really helping you gain new perspectives. Number 2, find your soul aligned community. Aquarius is about the collective energy, while Cancer craves deep emotional bonds. So seek out groups or friendships that truly align with your values and make you feel safe being truly yourself, who you are authentically. Number 3, lean into your creativity and your intuition. The clash of air and water can really heighten your creativity and those creative abilities along with your intuition. So use this time for journaling, dream work, or artistic expression as a way to channel your emotions constructively. Number 4, give yourself emotional freedom while you cherish deep emotional bonds. Aquarius season encourages healthy detachment. Instead of holding on to every feeling, allow emotions to flow naturally without self-judgment. And an affirmation for you if your moon is in Cancer in your natal chart. So during Aquarius season, I honor my emotions while embracing new perspectives. I am safe in my own energy and open to meaningful connections that support my growth. So for Cancer moons, Aquarius season is a lesson in balancing heart, mind, emotional depth, and intellectual expansion. So by embracing emotional freedom while staying true to your own inner world, you can find new ways to nurture both yourself and the collective. So I'm changing this up. Please comment below your natal moon sign and dive in deep for 2025's transformation. What is your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability? Are you somebody who often gets a gut feeling about people or situations? Have you experienced deja vu? Do you easily pick up on the emotions of others around you? Or dream so vividly that those dreams become reality? Feel that your dreams have meaning? Feeling a connection to the natural world, the world of nature? Drawn to numbers, symbols, or sigils? Sensitive to your surroundings and are very aware of changes in your environment? Believe in a higher power, a spiritual dimension? This quiz is going to assist you to activate your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability, how to take action upon it, creating a career that authentically aligns and resonates with your intuitive gift and psychic abilities. So let's dive into it. Inshallah, we are back. I forgot to say, be sure to join me for the Musing Moon meditation, the full moon in Leo coming up next week. We're going to dive into that. But for now, I just am curious, who does join me live on Fridays? Please comment below. And if you don't know, I do go live on my YouTube channel and Facebook on Fridays live, sharing moon insights along with elemental energies. And I do mini live cowrie shell divinations. You could also type in your birth info later. Join me on the following week. I do check the comments. You can catch the replay as well if you're curious. My Friday lives are always at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. I do personal divinations as well. I always prescribe rituals for the forces of adversity. And as a side note, if you don't know, Spill the Tea is part of the membership. All my Spill the Tea replays are actually housed there. It's like a monthly coven call. Also, the third Friday of each month at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time, you can subscribe to join me live on my email. But the element today, you can see I'm super excited. We do have a Water Rabbit Day taking us into the first day of the astrological year of the Wood Snake. That's the Lunar New Year. It was actually celebrated on the new moon, January 29th. This is all according to the lunar calendar. But the astrological year is based upon the solar calendar, which is the calendar used by the Chinese, the 4 pillars, and the physical practitioners, the metaphysicians, to truly calculate someone's chart. So this year starts actually today, February 3rd, at 6:10 a.m. Pacific time. So we've moved into it energetically. Hopefully you felt that. That's when the sun enters 15 degrees Aquarius. So a baby born, or a spirit born, I'll say, before this time will still have the energy of the dragon in their year pillar of his or her natal chart. While those who are born after at 6:10 a.m. Pacific, will have the snake in their year pillar of their charts. So we're now in a new month, the Earth Tiger as well. We've got all these new energies. That's the first month of the wood snake year. So in the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere where I'm at, according to the solar calendar and the Chinese medicine, I'll say. So a ritual that you can do to welcome in the arrival of the spring energies is really breathing in, like allowing the rays of the sun, like soaking in the light of those rays, absorbing all the optimistic positivity. I want to say the growth, the bursting of spring, the growth of the chi into this new year energetically. I always see closing the door of one chapter of the past year. We're in this in between time between the new moon and when we move into these new energies. And we also have Imbolc. So we've got all these fascinating energies bringing us into the new year. So we're blessed with all this heavenly guidance and assistance from the divine, like source, great spirit on this water rabbit of a day, Yin Water Rabbit. So the water rabbit is one of the 4 special pillars in Chinese astrology that truly we can contain this divine support. The water is feeding the wood of the tiger plus the rabbit. So it's like the meadow and the strong, wise tree together. And also a lot of Eastern energy, I want to say, with the yin wood is actually rooted in the rabbit of the year. So if you were born in the water year or a day, you have 2 divine support stars today energetically, which are the rabbit and the snake in the year. So truly authentically pay attention to divine synchronicities, all synchronicities, even messages from spirit, source, which may come through dreams, visions, symbols, omens, songs, words. Like listen to words invoked or said by others, and really trusting that your spiritual team is with you and guiding you. So these days are called divine support days, source support days, whatever you want to call it, spirit support days. They're usually very lovely, energetic days. It's like the joy molecules. So we have these energies. Now, the weekly messages are going to come from the oracles. I'm going to use the Galactic Heritage cards again. I'm literally going to be reading from the oracle book along with my own intuitive guidance. I just felt called that we need to bring in the star seeds, if you will. So super excited there. But the mystic messages, as I grab my readers, because you know I can't read this little writing. Let's be real. So the Galactic Heritage cards. We've got number 92, calling our parts home. Serious energy and the future. Who doesn't love that? Bringing in the energy of the future. Number 92. I'm just going to scroll that down right there as I grab my little book. 92, which I'm loving that I can get to this a little quicker this time. Just saying. So when we connect with a future serious energy, it acts as a force that nudges us towards the integration of all of our parts, the shadow and the light. I call that the ghost and the darkness. If you have had lifetimes of deep polarity and struggle, this serious energy can provide a profound healing if you allow yourself to embrace all parts of you, even those you don't want to see. Take a moment and visualize the star Sirius. With each inhale, breathe in its energy. With each exhale, release old, separated parts of you into the light of Sirius. In doing so, you call all parts of you home. So this card assesses energy from the Sirian era after they became an awakened species, transcended to a non-physical 5th density state. The Sirians from this era are a great model for humans, showing how a physical species can transcend the challenges of being immature, become awakened, transcend physical existence, and then serve as guides for other beings. The Sirians from this era are devoted to serving humans and other species as they too experience planetary awakening. In order for this awakening to happen, individuals and the planetary consciousness as a whole must begin a process of integrating the aspects that were never allowed to be embraced, the shadow as well as the light. In that way, this message is actually a healing card. So it's shown up today. So there may be many messages. It could be that a Syrian being is working directly with us to assist our growth. This being could strongly have the potential of being a future self for you. The strongest message, however, is that it is a time for you to begin to embrace the parts of yourself that you always wish to keep separate, the parts of you that you cannot love. All these parts must now be embraced. When they are, your full being will be home. This is the first step on the path of awakening. This card, I feel, really resonates with the elementals along with the energy of the moon and the initiating. I just want to bring that to the forefront. Then on Terrific Tuesday, we have 75, the melting pot, Earth, also future. So we've got two future cards. One's the physical Earth and the star Sirius. 75, opening up our channel to our heart, the divine, and being mindful of it. Working off the numerology there. So this one, the melting pot. Unity from diversity is one of the most powerful evolutionary ideas for a species. Humanity is an amalgamation, there I am, of many diverse ET species. We're all aliens having a physical experience, just my opinion. It's a direct reflection of the galactic community. Once humankind begins to fully embrace those who are different and sees itself as one people, it will be ready to join the galactic community. This message is reminding us that beyond race, gender, skin color, and beliefs, all beings come from the same source. Humans must transcend the fear of those who are different and extend their hearts to all beings in order for this necessary evolution step to be activated. So this card refers to Earth's future time stream in which integration has already happened. Integration of beliefs, races, religions, and any circumstance that would create the condition of other. It refers to the time stream in which the unity field of Earth is far stronger than the ego desire for insistent individual expression or separation. For any planetary species to survive, it must move beyond the fear of other and celebrate the unification of all life. This does not mean that everyone becomes clones or zombies. It's a wonderful balance of unity within diversity. This is the future that awaits Earth. But in the meantime, our challenge is to look within our lives and see where we have fear of anything that is different than what we feel comfortable with in our reality. Being that this is the message for Tuesday, it could mean that we are still resisting a change in our beliefs or fears about something other in our lives. As a side note, this may also refer to pushing away a scary part of ourselves that we don't want to embrace. Conversely, this message may be acknowledging how well we have done with the process of integration in our life. On the level of ET energies, it could be referring to your many ET connections and how, through time, you have come to embrace all of the galactic energy influencing you. In order to ascertain what the message specifically means for each of us, allow your intuition to guide you and listen to its messages, even those you may not want to hear. I feel like that totally resonates as well. And then on Wizardry Wednesday, we've got the Pioneering Spirit, the 11, Lyra. So this energy is the past. So maybe our past reality comes to the forefront. Let me get this all aligned. I'm so funny. I crack myself up. Pioneering Spirit, Lyra, the past, the 11. This is like maybe we integrate and love our past and loving it so much that we allow it to flow away. That's kind of where I'm going with that. How does that resonate with you? Please comment below. But the Lyrans, it says, The early beginnings of the Lyran civilization were filled with excitement about exploring the universe. They expanded their colonies rapidly, and the civilization grew quickly. These were the first forefathers of human heritage. Having a connection to this early Lyran time, you also have a connection to this pioneering spirit. This spirit compels you to explore both the physical and metaphysical worlds. While this is a healthy pursuit, the lesson of the Lyrans have shown that this desire for exploration must also be balanced with daily life. It asks that you explore. It asks that your explorations be a way to embrace physical life, not escape from it. The moon is in Gemini on this day, Wednesday, and Mercury, the messenger day. So the message for this card pretty much says it all. It refers to beginnings of the first star family directly related to our development on Earth, the Lyrans. It particularly refers to the first era of their development when they were a young species and had many lessons to learn. The Lyrans are our oldest forefathers. In the past era, they were very extremely focused in reality and not very interested in spiritual development. In some ways, they were young and immature, as most young species are. But qualities of young civilizations can be negative or positive depending on how those qualities are expressed. A pioneering spirit can be a wonderful quality when used with responsibility and integrity. It can also be a negative quality when used immaturely, with ignorance, or without integrity. Thus, it becomes important to look at the rest of the messages this week and see what we can interpret. Following our intuition, usually this message comes up for people who have had lives in Lyran during this era and are here now to apply those lessons. If you're tuning into my show, I would say this is you. Perhaps you're being asked to take risks and become a spiritual pioneer. I'll take that. In your life a little bit more. Or perhaps the pioneering aspect of your nature needs to be balanced with responsibilities in your life on Earth as a human. Opening yourself to further guidance from the messages of this message, this card, see where the insights take you. Maybe repeat and listen to this on Wednesday. Again, just saying. And then on terrific, tantalizing Thursday, we got another Syrian message. Sirius, the past, and secrecy. This is like an initiation, like whatever you expect to fold over will, and whatever door opens, you'll be surprised. It's going to be like opening doors to a future we may not have seen or expected. I'll take that as well. 44, secrecy. I just went right past that card. There we go. So 44, secrecy. In order to protect and serve humans in the early days, Syrians often had to work secretly in small covert groups. There was a strong feeling that separation was necessary in order to do positive work without obstruction. Many humans still carry this karmic pattern. This message is encouraging us to think about the issue of secrecy and how you live your life. It suggests that it is time to live your life out in the open with no shame or fear of rejection or retribution. If you show your true self to the world, this may be scary at first, but it will eventually lead to a true sense of freedom and self-confidence. So this card is a continual theme from card 43, which is saving humanity. But in the ancient days, the Syrians became very secretive, forming covert groups to work against the negative influences in order to ensure humanity's survival as an independent, sentient species. These Syrian secret societies, having positive intentions, were the first seeds that created the pattern of covert human groups that eventually formed secret societies on Earth. Fascinating. These societies continue today from a very innocent desire by the Syrian forefathers to protect humanity. This message could mean that we are either connected to this ancient time on Earth when the secret societies began, or we had subsequent lifetimes with this theme. It could also mean that in your life now, you cling to secrets as a way to control others, to protect yourself, or to feel safe and in control of your life. This is one of those messages where you will have to look at the surrounding messages, the theme of the week, and even themes of your life right now to really ascertain the deeper meaning. A general rule of thumb is to remember that secrets ultimately destroy relationships and the integrity of a community. While holding secrets is part of being human and is sometimes done in the best interest of others, it can sometimes be damaging. So, this message is asking us to be very conscious of our relationship to the idea of secrecy and use it only with integrity in every aspect of our life. Okay, and then our final message for Fantastic Friday. Ooh, the Orion, being in the present. 57, a leap of faith. Pardon me, I got that sideways. I just recognized as well 57, and we also had card 75. So I feel like being mindful and connecting to spirit is going to literally open the door. Taking a leap of faith, being in the present. I'm liking this energy as well. As the moon is at the end degrees of Gemini before the weekend. Leap of faith, being in the present. For thousands of years, humans have been used to living with the mindset of polarity. We continually label things as good or bad. If we don't know how to label something, we feel confused or insecure. But now that it is time to integrate polarity and transform as a species, we must take a leap of faith. Jumping off the cliff into the unknown to a realm where labels like that don't exist. We must learn to simply be with things as they are without the addiction to labeling them. As we do this, our consciousness transforms and we heal once and for all. The old wounds from the Orion heritage. I'll take that as well. So this message connects to an era of the Orion history when they were healing millennia of polarity, which is similar to what is happening on Earth today. When a species or a person lives in polarity for a long time, it becomes used to how a polarized reality looks and feels. Anything new is frightening, and the ego is frightened of the unknown. But if we don't walk into the unknown, we stay stuck. So it becomes essential that we take a leap of faith when we can't see our destination clearly. The Orions had to do this in ancient times, and humanity will have to do this as well. It's saying to take a look at the next card, or the text for 55. It's unexpected and miraculous transformations that we cannot anticipate with the logical mind are possible. Knowing that this message comes up, take a look at the other messages and see if they illuminate the theme more clearly. Also, go inward and take a look at your life circumstances now in the present. Do we need to trust more or take a leap of faith about something, even if we cannot see the outcome? So if you feel deep within yourself, trust your intuition. You will always know when it is time to take a leap of faith. Sometimes fear can also be used as a gauge. A high degree of fear about a leap of faith might be a sign that the leap is what needs to occur to move us to the next step in our evolution. These messages, I think, truly resonate with the moon and the frequency. I'm taking it. I'm absorbing it. I hope you do too. Now, our affirmation for this week, tons of affirmations, right? Oh, I'll take that too. The affirmation, I am raising, basically we want to raise our joy molecules. So I am transforming, so hilarious. It's about transforming our life through futuristic inspiration, basically. But I'm raising my joy frequency every day in every way. And it's just like the light bulb clicks on and I'm going to command it. I said so, I felt so, I decree. It is done and I feel it. So with that, thanks for tuning in. This is a little long. I'm going to be cutting it up. But I'll, as always, see you on the other side. Ashe, blessings.